Okay, then this right here is the hierarchy, where we have the quadrilateral. All right, so like this right here, this is gonna say all trapezoids are quadrilaterals. All right, all trapezoids are quadrilaterals. All right, and then you have the kite. All right, notice that there's not a connection. All right, there's not a direct connection between those two shapes. They don't have to be related. All right, then what you can say is all parallelograms are trapezoids. So all parallelograms are trapezoids, all parallelograms are quadrilaterals. All right, and then the rectangle specifically, all right, all rectangles are parallelograms, all rectangles are trapezoids, all rectangles are quadrilaterals, but they don't gotta be a kite. All right, then the parallelogram, there's a little bit of love going on between these two shapes. They love each other and they created the rhombus. All right, a rhombus is a parallelogram and a kite. All right, it's both of them combined. And then the other love story is the rectangle and the rhombus created the square. So some love stories in the quadrilaterals. You probably didn't know that was going to happen in math. All right. And then we got some riddles. No matter how I change, I always have two pairs of sides with the same length and at least one line of symmetry. Sometimes I only have one line of symmetry. Which shape am I? All right. Okay. I have two pairs of sides with the same length and at least one line of symmetry. This would be the kite. All right. They always have two pairs of sides of the same length. All right, this might be the worst kite I ever drew, so bad that I gotta try again. There's your two pairs of sides of the same length, and then boom, here's a line of symmetry. All right. This definition right here, no matter how I change, I always have at least one pair of parallel sides. This is the trapezoid. That's just by definition. All right. So this is something that can be whenever I have a right angle, I'm a rectangle. Sometimes not all my sides have the same length and I have no right angles. All right, that's a parallelogram. All right, when it has a right angle, all the angles have to be right angles. So it becomes a rectangle. Parallelograms have opposite sides that are congruent. So they don't all have to be the same. I'm always a parallelogram, I'm always a kite. Sometimes I'm not all right. This is just flat out the rhombus. This is the love story, all right? The parallelogram and the kite love each other and made the rhombus, all right? I always have at least two lines of symmetry. Sometimes not all my sides have the same length. All right, this is the rectangle. All right, why is it the rectangle? If I draw a quick one, I'm not gonna label it too in depth. What's the line of symmetry? Boom, you could fold it here. Boom, you could fold it there. All right. I can have two right angles or four, but never just one. This is a repeat. This is the first repeat, I believe, is the trapezoid. And really, we'll only just draw one quick example. It'd be the right trapezoid. That's when it has two. Right. This right here is also a trapezoid with four right angles. All right, but it can't just have one. I always have measures at any two consecutive angles have a sum of 180 degrees. This right here is the parallelogram. All right, if you pick any two angles, these are parallel lines cut by a transversal. So this angle and this angle. Or if you look at it this way, the combos are endless. These are also consecutive interior angles. They'd always add up to 180. Sometimes I have four different side lengths. Sometimes no pair of my angles measure more to the sum of 180 degrees. All right, this is just bizarre. Nothing going on right here. This is just a quadrilateral.